So today we are on Monday 21st of October, and I'm going to do this recap of this trade of GBP USD which I took in the early London session. So it was a break-even trade, so it did not play out as I wanted. It played out as I wanted, but I was not part of it, all of the move which I predicted. So entering into the London session in the morning after 2:30, I was watching closely on the low time frame how the price was reacting off of the Asian lows. So I was initially looking at the Euro USD because it had more bearish momentum, and I seen that we broke below the Asian low with an imbalance on 1 minute time frame. After realizing that on the 1 minute time frame, I framed a bearish bias which could target the previous day's lows, especially after realizing that during the opening of the daily candle we made an SMT with EU because EU did not sweep the highs off of it swept this exact high on the EU, but on GU we did not. You can see on EU the high of 915 have been swept. Also the overall daily high on EU was swept, so I was expecting more bearish momentum on GU, even though it did not become the exact case. Even though we swept the previous day's low or the Friday's low on EU, but we did not on GU, so I was expecting some bearish momentum. So I entered on 1 minute time frame on the retest of that imbalance which broke the Asian's low right here, but as the trade goes to go into a little bit into profit right here, but my first target was this previous PM sessions low right here, but we did not actually take it out before retracing, and I was already at break even before this retracement, but back here. So I was tapped out at break even right here. I did not take a re-entry because I'm not confident in taking re-entries, but the next draw on liquidity was this previous day's low right here, which was the BTP2. It was also hit, but our target was this Thursday's, the last week's Thursday low. So see how the price reacted to the previous day's low right here, continuing the bearish momentum to the downside. It was a really good bearish momentum. If someone could take an entry right here during the New York session, we formed an SMT with EU on this high right here. Formed an SMT with EU. As you can see, this exact high on EU was swept on EU right here, but on GU we did not sweep it. So it is a valid SMT which we could frame this continuation to the downside right here, where the SMT would confirm this money reversal right here on this candle. right here, and an entry at least right here on this inverted imbalance right here. Stops above this high, which is protected, and targeting this low right here. At least that is where you could target on 1 to 2 hour trade after as a continuation model to the downside. So that was it. It was a really good setup, but I was stopped out on some profits. At least I covered the cost right here. As you can see, this trade is for today on Geo Slay lots, micro lots. It was not too many, and you can see that we are continuing to the downside towards the over target right here even now. So you can see it's not a hindsight, even though I'm not part of this trade right now, but it's okay to have I'm part of the process, because you cannot win every game, every trade, and I have to stick to my rules. So that was the trade. Follow for more content. Yeah.